Hello and welcome to today's tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make, well, a basic sort of like web page sort of thing in using HTML coding. So, yeah, once you finish your page should look something like this. Again, it's not on the web, it's from local files, but still I'll make sure and show you how to put it on the web if you want. Right, so the coding for this web page looks a bit like this. May look very confusing now. We don't need that there. It may look very confusing now, but you'll find it easy once you get used to it. Okay, so to start, what we're going to need to do is actually make the web page as a HTML. So what you're going to have to do is when using HTML, all the sort of like, if you want to call it coding side of things, goes in these brackets here. So anyway, so to make the web page, we're going to put HTML and then close it with a bracket there. Now the bracket, all of these come in pairs. So basically, if you have HTML here, well, when we're making this, you're going to have HTML there. Now everything has to go in between both HTMLs. So this one's going to be /HTML. So yeah, and then we're going to give us some space. Right, so if you saved this now and previewed it, you wouldn't see nothing, it would just be an empty page. But next thing we're going to do is create the body of our site. So we're going to have, again, one of them brackets, body, with a bracket. Now, anything that you want people to see in your site is going to be inside the body. So then we're going to close the body. So we're going to have body. Okay, so oops. So it should look something like that. Anyway, next we're gonna add a title. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and add a title. Now titles can be used from H1 up to H6. So H1 is the most important title, H6 is the least important title. That's how we generally use them. So you're going to want your main site title to be H1 because your browser interprets it. And anyway, so we're going to have H1. Just move that so you can't see that. Anyway, so heading 1 we're going to just have it as title, and then we're going to close it with the same as we did before. So now if we were to preview this in our web browser, so I'll show you how to save everything anyway and preview it. So you're going to go to save, and you're going to save it as, so I'm going to save it as example.html. okay, so whatever you save it as, just make sure it has the .html at the end, because that'll format it to HTML. It doesn't matter, well, it does. Make sure whatever, just make sure it looks like this. Anyway, hit save. So we're going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to go to example, double click it, open it up, and there's our title. So well, you may notice it looks pretty boring. You may want to add some background colour like this. So I'm going to show you. So the background colour, you're going to have to go into the body to do this. So you're going to go like, take this bracket out, because you're going to continue adding some code into the body, and you're going to type style equals these little, I don't know, speech commas or whatever you want to call them, these two little things here, make sure they're there. You're going to type background, and then we're going to put hash color, and then colon, and then whatever colour you want. So for this site I think we're going to have red, and then you need to put a semicolon, and again to close it all you're going to put some speech things or whatever you want to call them. Now because here the body tag now isn't closed, we're going to have to close it off here. So there you go. So now if we save this like so, go into here, gonna refresh it, there you go, we've got a nice red background colour. So anyway, we're going to go back to our pages. So now I'm going to show you how to put a paragraph in. So the basic paragraph is going to be this. You're going to put paragraph. P stands for paragraph in this type of coding. Close it, then you're going to write whatever you want. So I'm going to put this is a paragraph, and then we're going to close it with slash, the P and the bracket. So if we save this now, again, refresh, there you go. Now you may notice it's a bit small, you can't really see it, you may want it a different colour or whatever. I'm going to show you a bit of text formatting now, not too much, but there you go. So we're going to go to the easiest way to do this, by the way, is to hit enter here. So it's still a paragraph, it's just easier to code it by doing that. And we're going to go to, as you can see, we're going to make here, we're going to enter, and we're going to now change the font. So we're going to go to font, type font, space size, equals, and then whatever's font size, and then the speechy things again, and then we're going to have for this one 20, and we're going to go to here, close it, and then so now if you just wanted the font, we could close that there like that, save it, and there you go, big font. But if you say you wanted to add some colour, we could take that out, continue to code. So we're going to have colour equals, then the speechy things again. So I might want my font colour to be blue, whatever you want. Some colours it may not recognise, some it will. Google web internet colours or whatever, and that'll tell you what to put. And then we're going to have, so there we go, that's how we're going to have it looking. So now if we click save, go back up here, refresh, there you go, text is now blue. Okay, so now I'm going to go and show you how to put a link in. Now this is slightly more complicated, but I'll show you how to do it. So we're going to start it with a tag A, and then we're going to put this equals that, and then as you can see here, your website. So we're going to have HTTP, well, whatever, but yeah, we're going to have this one. So as you can see, we've done that, and then you're going to put see here, there, as I've done. You're going to have to put the speech things again, and then a bracket there. So I'll show you. Example. Right. So then, and then the bracket. Then what? Well, that's the link, but you want to put what it is. So I'm going to put Pro Tech UK, and then again we're going to do like on this one that I've done earlier. So that one just says this is a link. We're going to close it with that tag there. So let's do that now. So as you can see now, we've closed it. So hopefully now, if we go to save, refresh it, there you go. Click the link, and up comes ProTech UK. Back over to here, and I just wanted to show you something as well. I've purposely done this. You may notice that the link was big as well as the same text as that. Now to close that, you're going to want to do this. So as you can see here, you're going to put the first thing. So if we put colour first, you'd put colour, well, bracket thing / colour to close that bit. So I'm going to show you now. That was the example. So where is it? Font size. So then below here, we're going to put font. We're going to put the / even, and then we're going to put the bracket. So now if I just go to save, hit the desktop, load up example, and as you can see, it's back to the default font size. So yeah, that's how it's looking so far. So we're going to go back, and I'm going to show you some other stuff. So we've put the link in. So say you wanted to add a space between the link and here. Well, the best way I personally use is this tag here. It's just the simple spacing tag. So there you go. So now if we load this up, there'll be a space between the link and the font. You can't just press enter, it'll still be all close up and together. So anyway, what else have we got here? Yeah, I think that's about it. Looks about the same. I've added another link in there, but that's not a problem. Anyway, so I'll just show you the spacing. So if I wanted to put a space in between the paragraph, I'm going to just put that tag there in between the spacing and press save, and then refresh it, and as you can see, it's more spaced out, and yeah, it makes it easier for people to read. Oh yeah, center align and stuff. So I'm going to show you how to center align the title, because obviously it looks pretty cool. So as you can see here, so we're going to go to take that bracket out again, and we're going to put style in, and then equals speech things, text, a little hash thing, align, colon, and then right, left or center. So I'm going to have mine as center, semicolon, speech things, and then you're going to close it with a tag like that. So looks a bit like that there. So now if I show you, save again, there you go. Yeah, anyway, that's basically the basic tutorial of coding for a website. This is HTML coding, by the way. I know I said this would be the last for Christmas, but yeah, you know how things go. Well, I've messed that up, haven't I? But yeah, that's it. Anyway, I'll probably upload some more tutorials over Christmas when I get bored or whatever. But yeah, one more thing. So say you wanted to save this code to edit it again, I'm going to show you how to save it as a text document. So you're going to go to save as, and you're just going to save it as example.txt. Hit save, so choose your location, and then that'll save it as a text document as well as a HTML document. Yeah, I'll put some more HTML code and stuff up. Rate, comment, subscribe, thanks. Have a good Christmas.